Hello and welcome back to Focus Atlanta. Thanks so much for continuing to watch. We're going to close out the show talking about something that I think all of us deal with at some point in our lives, and it is weight loss. I'm here with Dr. Premack and Sherry Anderson. Thank you both for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Dr. Premack, can we start with you? Can we talk a little bit about um, I guess sustainable weight loss. So many of us have done the yo-yo thing, right? Where we get to a point where we think we want to be, and the next thing you know, we've blown up again. Can we talk a little bit about sustainable weight loss?
Hims and Hers has just released our white paper, which is really first of its kind approach or looking at what happens in a personalized weight loss program over 6 months. The first thing I can tell you is weight loss is good. We saw 20.9 pounds weight loss on average, or really 10.3% of someone's initial weight. The second thing when you talk about sustainability is side effects. So we looked at side effects, and they're quite common on the GLP-1s, but we saw only a little less than 11% overall side effects. And we asked an interesting question: do you have intolerable side effects? We saw only 4.5% of people having intolerable side effects. The last is when you look at all of the branded drugs across the country and you look at 6 months, because of things like side effects and access and cost, 80% of people tend to stop treatment by 6 months. On our platform, we saw only 25% of people stop treatment. So really exciting data that I can share.
Absolutely. Um, Sherry, do you think that at any point you felt like this was really personalized for you? Because I think that's the other thing. We none of us want a one size fits all thing, fix, so to speak, because we've seen that those don't work for us. Tell me a little bit about how you felt in terms of the personalization.
Absolutely. Uh, the first part of the personalization is I got an email 2 days after I started the plan. I started taking injections on July 4th, 2024. And so someone reached out to make sure everything was going well. A little into the program, I did develop some nausea, so I contacted my care team, and my care team asked me a lot of questions and then was able to adjust my dose down a little to keep me successful. So along the way, there's a community involved on the platform that keeps me aligned with the program and keeps me going. This is, I frankly don't have a clock on it. This is a lifestyle change, and GLP-1s and hers is a godsend, and making sure that that's going to happen and change my life as it is already.
Oh my goodness, it's so exciting when you see people that have that type of success. Um, Dr. Premack, can we talk about that? Talk about the long-term success that people can really have.
Absolutely. These new medicines, the GLP-1s, are really potent in decreasing appetite. And the whole goal is to have a treatment plan that you can stay on. It doesn't work when you're not on it. And most people will need to stay on it long periods of time. So having a team you can reach out to 24/7, really 365 days a year, if you do have problems like Sherry had, or just looking for inspiration or anything else you need, it's right there in a digital platform that we have nowadays.
Speaking of the digital platform, can we, talk directly about the website? Where can people go? Where can we learn more? Where can we see if this might be a fit that we need?
Absolutely. For more information, visit forhers.com, forhers.com, or hims.com, hims.com.
Can we close out with any tips that you might have for someone who's struggling and trying to decide whether or not this might be for them?
I would say just get started. Take the leap of faith and start, because it is going to work. And if you get in a situation like I did and you need to have your dosage adjusted, that's going to happen, and it will keep you on track and you will see incredible results. So just get started. You won't be sorry.
Thank you both for your time. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Thank
Thanks. It was
you.
a pleasure to meet with you.
Absolutely. All right. Ladies and gents, you can do this. All you need is a little assistance. You need perhaps someone to hold your hand through the process, perhaps someone who can tell you what this is going to look like and how it can work for your life. Please take the opportunity to visit the website and learn more. And thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of Focus Atlanta. I hope to see you next Sunday here on CBS Atlanta.